Hello, welcome to Georgetown University's Health Justice Alliance's mini-series about medical legal partnerships. My name is Roxy Richardson, and today I will briefly walk you through what a medical legal partnership, sometimes called an MLP, is and how it can help medical providers better serve their patients by addressing patient needs. Before we get started, let's briefly share who we are. I am, as I mentioned, Roxy Richardson, the MLP Director and the Managing Attorney of the Perinatal Legal Assistance and Wellbeing Project, or PLAW for short, formally launched in the fall of 2016 with support from Georgetown's Law and Medical Centers. The HJA, the Health Justice Alliance, is grounded in the national MLP movement's approach to healthcare, which offers a holistic solution for advancing health justice by adding lawyers to the treatment team. As an academic MLP, the Health Justice Alliance is training the next generation of Georgetown leaders in medicine and law to work together to address the health-harming social conditions that contribute to health and justice disparities that disproportionately impact vulnerable individuals and communities. As you can see, we currently have three main projects under the HJA umbrella. The Cancer Law Project, or CLAW, which is housed at the Washington Cancer Institute in MedStar's Washington Hospital Center. The Perinatal Law Project, PLAW, within the Washington Hospital Center, and the HJA Law Clinic, which spans several sites and focuses primarily on assisting children and their families. Medical legal partnerships focus on patient support and continuity of care. By addressing legal problems early, they hope to prevent legal crises. In order to do this, the services are usually provided directly to the patient. Our legal services are provided at no cost to the patient. So as you can see, in and out of the NLP, healthcare teams work with lawyers to address a subset of social determinants of health, these health-harming legal needs, that typically require legal advocacy to overcome. MLP provides lawyers to the patient. It's easiest to think of the lawyer as a specialist to the patient's healthcare team. Just as you would refer a patient to the cardiologist if they have heart issues beyond the scope of your expertise, you can refer a patient to a lawyer if they have a legal issue impacting their health. A patient-centered approach is critical to providing equitable outcomes for patients, and lawyers are one of the many specialists working to improve the patient's outcome. What kinds of problems impact a person's health? These are just a few of the areas where MLPs have helped a patient. Although it may not appear that these areas impact a patient's health, they actually do. We know that addressing a person's issues, their stress is reduced. We also know that stress can lead to pregnancy complications, including preterm delivery and low birth rate. We also know that the outcomes are far greater than just stress reduction. You'll see on this slide some examples of how lawyers are able to impact a patient's health and well-being. Feel free to hit pause if you need a second to read through these examples. We often see a patient who has multiple needs. For example, a patient may share with their provider that they can't afford their medication because their insurance is terminated. Once they meet with the attorney may learn that in addition to needing help advocating for their insurance reinstatement, they are also being harassed at work for needing time off to attend appointments, and they are facing eviction because their wages have been reduced for needing that same time off. Just like a medical team, the legal team will triage the issues and get to work. While MLPs serve patients directly, they help the entire healthcare system by providing solutions for providers when social determinants of health are identified and by increasing the patient's adherence to the care plan. Hospital systems save money and are better able to serve all patients, not just the affluent patients. And you can see here on the slide the impact that it has on the patients, the providers, and the hospital. So as a recap, in summary, MLPs help patients by representing them on their legal case, providing brief legal advice, or referring them to an appropriate legal services provider. MLPs also advocate for the patient, but rely on coordination with the medical teams to ensure that we have all the facts and support we need. MLPs also provide information and support to medical providers to empower medical teams to identify legal needs and refer patients to the MLP team. MLPs also encourage patients to research and learn about their rights and inform them about how they can advocate for themselves. Thank you for attending today. We hope this was useful. If you have any questions about either law projects we discussed today, please feel free to reach out to us directly. Thank you. We hope you found today's presentation useful. If so, please share that with us. Or if you have any suggestions on how we can improve, please take a few minutes to complete the anonymous survey and let us know. You can either feel free to scan the QR code with your phone or input the link in your web browser. I'm Roxy Richardson, and I thank you so much for your time.